What's going on, everybody? It's the Mike and Rich podcast.
Yo. What's happening, man?
How we doing?
Not too bad. How was your weekend?
It was pretty good, man. Pretty good. Can't complain. Very busy with television and movies, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I had a busy day today. I had to do a lot of catching up this past week. Was a lot of work, and I had the kiddo all day Saturday, so I did a bunch of it today.
Nice. That's cool, man. I like cramming, just watching a bunch of stuff, just binging out like that. Like,
I was having a hard time because we were watching, the shows on Wednesdays or Thursdays or whatever, and I just usually just have stuff on in the background. So by the time Sunday night comes, man, who knows how many shows I've run through. Like, paying attention or not, it's just still information.
That's true. Well, I mean, there's definitely been a lot. I mean, like, I watched a ton of stuff that wasn't on the list, like, I've just been plowing through movies and shows left and right. I mean, there's been so many new things out, so been crushing it. But
crushing it. I'm just gonna say what's up to chat real quick, man.
Sure. Like, our regular shows have been pretty good, and we definitely got a lot of stuff to talk about today. A lot of stuff in pop culture news, a lot of cool stuff happened. South Park dropped.
This has been a crazy week, man. It was
so many things.
Oh yeah.
Definitely excited to get into this, man.
And March is going to be crazy too. I know we were talking about that like a little earlier, like March going into April, like a lot of new shows are popping up. It's just, going to be crazy.
Yeah, we got a lot to look forward to. So let us know too in the chats, or if you're watching not live, but on YouTube. Let us know if there's any shows out there or movies that you want us to review. I know we had a couple come through, so we'll try to get to those. But if there's anything out there that you guys think that we would like, or just that you want to know our thoughts or comments on, just let us know.
Yeah, definitely. Because there's and we do a bit of watching a lot of things in a lot of different categories and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no way to get to it all. And, there's some diamonds in the rough out there. There's
Absolutely.
some ones that, kind of go underneath the radar and we don't catch, or, we'll end up getting it later. So we're all about that. So if you guys watching a cool show that really has your attention and you guys are really into, just let us know what it is, because we want to be into it too.
Yeah, we'll check it out for sure. Like, I'm definitely down to add some new shows. Me and the wife, we don't really have too much going on right now as far as television goes.
Well, we got a lot of shows ending. Yeah, I was going to say we got a lot of shows ending. There was a bunch of shows that just kind of dumped all the episodes, like Ozark or whatnot. They just dumped that half a season,
Sure.
So, but we're already done with it.
Yeah.
That doesn't take long,
I mean, but that's cool. That's cool. Like, I started watching that Tommy and Pam and Tommy on Hulu, and that was pretty good. It's a little crazy, definitely. I
would imagine.
Seth Rogen's really funny in it.
Well, the Motley Crue movie was crazy, and it kind of gave you like a little insight into obviously their group setting, not so much specifically Tom.
Yeah, right. No, I get it.
And Tommy, so
right. But it's cool. It's definitely unfolding. They didn't give you everything. They didn't like drop the whole thing and like, there you go. So they're doing it like week to week or whatever.
Oh, they're doing it week to week. Okay.
Yeah. So they're going to be on episode 4. That's the newest one. I believe it comes out in a couple days. So we'll be able to watch that. But it's definitely funny, crazy, a lot of nudity.
I would expect nothing less.
Definitely would have to say that that Winter Soldier Sebastian is killing it as Tommy Lee for sure.
Right.
And it's just a fun little new show, a little raunchy, but
yeah. Hey, now I thought in the Motley Crue movie, Machine Gun Kelly did an awesome job. Now, I don't particularly like Machine Gun Kelly. Obviously he's with Megan Fox. Everybody loves Megan Fox, but like, I thought he was awesome in that movie. I think he's a pretty decent actor. Like, I wouldn't think,
Yeah, no, absolutely. He definitely did a good job. I mean, it was a cool movie. It was fun. Like, Netflix did it right. So, Hulu has one. Who else is going to get a Motley Crue movie?
My favorite part was the Ozzy Osbourne part.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I imagine when they do come out with the Ozzy Osbourne movie, you're going to see some crazy stuff, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Was just out of his mind.
I wonder who they would even pick to be Ozzy.
I don't know. It would be.
That's crazy.
Who knows, man? We'll throw that on the list.
Yeah. Who do you think should play Ozzy?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to maybe Daniel Radcliffe, bro.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, he's playing Weird Al right now.
He's playing Weird Al. He can get Ozzy next. Just start knocking him out.
I don't know. Maybe Eggsy. He could play Ozzy. He already did Elton John. So
yeah. See all they're scooping up all the good ones already.
They're scooping up all the good ones, man. It's crazy. All right, so let's get into this, man. Today we got a lot to unpack with this next one. So let's keep the peace with Peacemaker.
Dun, dun, dun. Dude, awesome episode.
Oh my God, bro.
I know we keep saying that every week.
Each episode just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, it's
I mean, they're following the same formula. It seems like each episode we get a lot of funny banter in the beginnings of them, and then we get some cool action stuff, and just a little bit more. The plot thickens just a little bit more.
Man, it's crazy.
I mean, so this episode starts out with us finding out about Mern, and he doesn't kill Adebayo. He basically explains to her that he is a butterfly, which is pretty nuts. And no, Economos didn't want to hear it. He's sticking his fingers in his ears and stuff like that.
Yeah, so they all know. Except her and Peacemaker and Vigilante.
Yeah. Which was weird, So that was kind of a curveball that he's a good butterfly or whatever.
See, and that's what I don't understand is how do you know the difference between the two? Why is he trying to wipe out the butterflies? Obviously because they're trying to take over everything and annihilate everything. And he said, he wasn't all about that. But is there only one of them?
I think so. And
it's just a rogue butterfly.
I don't really know. I really don't know. I mean, the thing that we did find out about the butterflies is once it takes a toast, that's it.
That's it.
It's never gonna be
toast. Toast, dude.
Yeah,
that police station scene was
okay. Well, hold up. Let's not get there just yet. That was so cool. It was cool. But when him and Vigilante, the banter between them, in the trailer or whatever, they're just so funny together.
Yeah.
It's
and Vigilante's really dumb. And he just does dumb things.
Yeah, he's a little dumb for sure.
He's willing to kill a bunch of cops and stuff. He's
he scoops up Eagly and throws him up to the roof, which all right, right there, they didn't hear anything, they didn't see him. Come on.
It's a little trailer. It's literally a little.
It wasn't that tall.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
And it's crazy. And it's crazy too because the way that it looked because when they were on there was another window up there. It looked like it was a 2-story type thing, but it wasn't. But it's not. Not. So I don't know if maybe the bedrooms got a little higher of a situation in there, or
I don't know, man. I haven't spent a lot of time in a trailer, but I would.
But they were
something cool.
They're hiding up in the tree, literally right above it. He's wearing a red ass shirt.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna hide from? And they're jumping limb from limb,
yeah, with an eagle. And the butterfly that apparently drew a peace sign. We don't know why he drew a peace sign, but he did. And they were communicating.
He was trying to get out. He was trying to get out.
I guess
he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do to try to get out.
I mean, it didn't get crushed, which was a little crazy because it literally fell on him. As soon as I saw him taping it to him, I was like, that shit's gonna break.
Yeah, instantly.
That shit's gonna break.
Especially put it on his back, because I thought he was gonna tape it here, but he put it on his back. Not gonna happen.
I don't know what you're doing, Vigilante, but yeah. So then Song or whatever, she gets attacked by the butterfly. Now that was really crazy. I thought that thing was killing her. Because we never really seen a butterfly go inside of anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So I really thought that was killing her. But as soon as it did, I was like, oh, it's okay. It's that one that Peacemaker had.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna help them out. And no, instead it phoned home, on the computer.
And I didn't even realize. So that little thing that Peacemaker had is a ship. Yeah,
he said it was a ship. He said it was.
Okay. I didn't recall that.
I put a little spaceship on his desk.
Okay.
He's like, where is it?
Yeah, I didn't recall that. I was just like, oh crap, that was like one of the spaceships. It's crazy.
Yeah. So Peacemaker was in bed with that girl. He opens it up.
Oh, okay.
It was like what, maybe like the second episode.
Yeah. It was either the first or second one.
Something like that. Yeah. So I mean, it's nuts to see the butterfly. I mean, first off, I've never been excited for butterflies and raisins before, but I mean, this is crazy. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it really is.
Well,
I
you know
mean,
what? And like all the Parasite type movies or TV shows, like they always have something go in, and it doesn't like ever affect the body physically. You know what I'm saying? So where if something's gonna crawl in your head and live there, obviously it's got to make room somehow. You know? So like, I thought that was cool. That I was like, yeah, that makes total sense. Like it'd be messy in there. You know? Like. You know, depending on how they do it. And she just went about her business, bro. Like she just had like the blood all over her and
didn't
stuff.
care.
And
like, yeah.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Calling people humans.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. And then she, says goodbye to the detective. And I was like, what's up with that? And then when she goes out to that field and you see all those ships, man. I mean, that was cool. It was really cool. James Gunn's killing it. Peacemaker's killing it. HBO's killing it. Like, for sure. Like, DC needs more. I mean, like, I know you're not a huge DC guy, but like, I loved like Flash. I loved Arrow. Like, there was, a bunch
I started Young Justice today for you. See that?
All right. See, yeah, and it's good. It's good, right?
It's not bad.
Like
we're getting there.
They have some cool storylines. Like, I know that like DC and Marvel definitely borrow a lot of characters.
Yeah. There's like literally you can line them up, man.
You could line them up for sure, but I mean, like, I feel like the DC storylines sometimes, not all the time, sometimes are just like darker.
Yeah.
Like
a little bit. Well, they're more grittier because I feel like the cities that they're in are just like crime infested, like New York in the 80s type cities.
Yes. I mean, like, Gotham is pretty bad. It seems like Metropolis is better. I'm gonna say like Metropolis is like Chicago.
Something like that, but
a
little bit different because Chicago is like a crime infested place. Chicago is kind of like what like the old New York used to be. It's
sure.
Over
I know it's tough. Yeah.
I feel like
Gotham
Metropolis
seems like more
is like
New York.
I was gonna say I feel like Metropolis is more like if New York was like in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Like like a clean New York.
Sure.
So.
Well, it's crazy. We found out Adebayo, she lives in Gotham with her wife. And I thought that was like a fun little, kind of thing, like to bring us
they're
in
the
like,
universe,
Yeah, and it's cool. And I mean, like the name dropping and all the little things that they keep doing, to me, I'm just like, I'm all over it.
Yeah.
But we didn't talk about the one thing that was the funniest thing of the whole episode.
Oh, the montage
is the beginning.
Oh, I thought the montage was like the best part, bro.
The montage was good.
It was like perfect song. Like it was just awesome.
Him playing piano was crazy.
Yeah.
It was funny because I mean, like at first it really didn't look like he knew what he was doing, or like stumbling on a little bit, but I mean he crushed it. And then I go to find out that he actually is like amazing at piano.
A piano god.
And, yeah, so basically I guess he met a friend, I don't know, I think it was James Gunn, and at an airport, and he started playing Where's My Mind by the Pixies on the piano, and like people were like crying and shit, like there was like so moved, like
and that's how I became a John Cena fan.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine that story? Like, I hated him before that, and he just brought a tear to my eye.
That's so funny. Yeah, it was like around the time that they were doing Suicide Squad, but it was pretty cool. But all right, so let's get to that classroom scene. So first off, his names for all the kids were great.
Oh, yeah.
He's calling like Chubb Style and Urkel and
yeah.
The
guy who's gonna win a Nobel Prize like in the future or whatever.
Oh my God, so funny. So the questions were great. The best question, like first they asked about Eagly, You know, they're like, "Do you have a pet?" And he's like, "Yeah, his name is Eagly." They're like, "Why is your pet so unoriginal?"
Yeah, I like. Yeah. I thought the best question was, why doesn't he have bad guys? Because that's
the coterie of supervillains.
Because it keeps coming up.
Yes, they keep saying it.
He's like tired of that question.
A coterie of supervillains.
It's so funny.
Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny. Oh man. So
I love the teacher too. The teacher's awesome. Like his buddy.
The teacher was really fun.
I think they have a funny relationship, like for sure.
Yeah, no, but the whole Wonder Woman thing, that was really funny too.
Yeah, the kid. What did the kid say?
He was like, "Oh, have you ever met Wonder Woman?" And he's like, "I've never actually officially met her, but she totally IF'd me from across the room at a party."
He was like, "Sweet" or something like that. He said something.
He said sick.
Oh yeah, he was like sick. He was like all into it. It's like awesome.
Oh my god, it was so funny, so funny. Yeah, but I mean, we got to see.
All right, before we get too far, the Eagly part where he's coming down, attacking everybody.
Oh man, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay, was so good, dude. He was just like one after another. Like
we got to see Eagly in action, which was really cool.
Like not disappointing.
Oh man, he was tearing through all those police officers. It was nuts.
Dude.
It was
like
nuts,
claws,
man.
like eagle talons, everything, bro.
Yeah, man.
It was crazy. I wouldn't want to be attacked by an eagle.
No, I wonder how much like an eagle actually weighs. You know,
dude, they're probably like 20, 30 pounds, bro. Like
like a bald eagle, like a full male bald eagle. I think they might weigh just a little bit more than that. I'm gonna say like 40 pounds.
You think so? Now you got to figure, man. Like when you buy a turkey, they're big, and those are like 20, 30 pounds for like a big turkey. I feel like turkeys are a little bit bigger and heavier than eagles.
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. How much is
what do we got?
Yeah, now it's way less. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say the biggest is like 14 pounds.
14, okay.
Yeah, with a 7.5 foot wingspan.
Yeah, they're big, but they're light, you know, like they're
right.
They're not heavy birds.
They can go up to 99 miles an hour diving.
Okay. So, I was gonna say, like, what? Yeah,
that is nuts. That is nuts.
They're aerodynamic, bro. You know?
Yeah. I don't know why I thought they were heavier than that.
Now, how often?
So big.
Now, how often would they do it? Since they can, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you ever see?
What,
is there
attack people?
No, is there a daredevil eagle that just likes to dive all the time? You know, like.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, like that's how they kill a lot of their prey.
Obviously, that.
But I don't know, man. I mean, like it was definitely a cool show. For sure. And
Johnny says sausage fingers Cena. But you know what? I was thinking about that when he was playing the piano too, because like I've always tried to play piano and I'm terrible about it because like I don't have big hands. You know what I'm saying? Like to cover the spread of like all the keys is like a lot more straining to me than it would be someone who's like a basketball player. I imagine they could probably play some piano because it'd just be easy for them. You know, like with like reaching wise. So yeah, man, he's pretty good for you know.
Yeah, for sausage fingers. Yeah, no, we got to see the preview for next week, and we got to see the Red Dragon.
Is it Red Dragon or White Dragon?
I don't know.
White Dragon.
White Dragon?
Yeah, it's White Dragon.
Okay.
So White Dragon, he's flying. He's got like things that he shoots out, and he's got all kinds of cool gadgets. I'm sure.
Oh man, this is him flying alone.
So yeah, I was gonna say it looked kind of like he had like some boobs when they put the body armor on him. I was like, those are kind of pecky, bro, for like an old man, you know?
Right. Well, maybe it does something. Maybe it's like bombs or missiles or something like that.
They come out and they're like drones or whatever.
Right.
So, but no, the best part to me of the whole episode was the montage with the monster song with all the butterflies going into the police station.
Oh yeah.
That was it was so cool.
Monster.
Shot. Like they were just like taking everybody out, and like the one dumb cop, he was like running.
Yeah, even the double agent guy, he was scared for sure.
Yeah, man. I was like, and you know what? You would think that he kind of probably knows a little bit more than everybody around him. He had a gun in his hand. I wouldn't have wanted to become a butterfly, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I don't. Maybe he didn't know, like, if you become one, like you won't be able to come back.
Yeah, apparently not the case.
No, man. I don't know. I don't know why he thought he was safe behind that glass, but
apparently not the case.
Whatever. That was his bad. So
I mean, there's only 2 more episodes.
Yeah, how about them smiling, bro? And they were walking down the hall. God, that was creepy.
Like the whole scene was just shot so well.
Yeah, it really was. It really was.
In Hardcore, we got to find out her name this episode.
Yeah, Amelia,
you know, because we were all wondering. Everybody was asking.
Everybody was no one was asking.
I was gonna say we're how many episodes in? We're how many episodes in? I don't think there's been one time I was like, I wonder what her real name is.
But you know what's funny, man? Like I seen a thing and it was like an article about it, and like they had all their pictures with their first and last names. Just recently I saw it. That's where I saw that article, and I was like, get the hell out of here. Like, why'd they make it such a big thing if like I'm seeing it on this?
It's like there, yeah. That's like stupid.
It was kind of dumb. Yeah. Like they have like the little Giphy stickers or whatever. They have those, and they have all of them just with their last names because that's what we've been calling them, you know. So I thought that was cool, but it was just weird, you know. Like they have a lot of John Cena commercials, Peacemaker commercials, and it's like, so what do you think I would do against Batman? And they show a picture of Batman, and like he explains how the fight would go or whatever, what he thinks about Aquaman, and you know, there's been a lot of them. They definitely filmed at least 5 or 6, man. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That's cool. Yeah, and I felt like so much happened in this episode. You know, the thing with the journal, you know, that whole big thing. So now he's gonna be like public enemy number 1.
Came back to light.
You know, and it's obviously fake. I love how like they asked him too, and he was like, "No, that's stupid." He's like, "I don't even write in a notepad." He's like, "I have a notepad, and I don't even write it." That's like the perfect answer of like, I would totally believe him if he said that to me. It's like, okay, he doesn't have a journal apparently. That was like the most.
Like, what am I, a 13-year-old girl? No,
it's like the most honest answer ever.
Oh man. So crazy. I
love how it was like a label maker said Peacemaker's journal. Yeah.
Oh my god, the handwriting didn't even look like it could have been.
I was gonna say, there's no way, bro. It'd be like
it was too neat and perfect, and no, there's no way.
Now the question is, if it was that easy for the butterflies just to do that, like, why now? Like, what was the, you know?
Well, I think it's because their food sources.
Did they just get there? You know, like.
No, I don't think that. I don't think they just got there. I think they've been there for a while, but I think they mainly have been like going off one by one to like infect like the celebrity and or not celebrity, but
the
like
politicians,
politicians and stuff like that. Yeah. So like doing that. And the other ones are just like workers, you know, who are like just like making that sauce, you know, with the cow that they're gonna kill apparently.
The cow. You think it's gonna be like the weirdest looking thing ever?
I think it's gonna be like a person with like udders or something like that. Like it's gonna be weird. Like
yeah, like Hardcore too in this one where she's like, way to stretch out your 15 minutes or whatever. Cause he's like
remember that time I killed with a chainsaw?
Remember that time?
Oh god.
I bet you any amount of money he brings it up in the next episode again.
Oh, he's not gonna let in season 2 he's gonna bring it
up. And it's gonna be funny then too. I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to next week as I always am. But there's only 2 episodes left, so we know that these next 2 are going to be like action packed.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. They're probably going to be like the best episodes of the season, and we've been
every
raving.
Episode has been
I was going to say we've been raving about every episode. These 2 are probably going to be the last ones.
They're going to blow it away. Yeah. Watch. I know it's going to be a cliffhanger. We know that.
Of course.
So like, don't even expect for it to conclude.
Yeah, we're going to meet like a new bad guy at the end, or whoever's next.
Well, I feel like we're going to see the you know, the White Dragon's like full power. I mean, you have the White Dragon coming after him. You have the butterflies. and the police officers coming after him. So it's
Mhm.
not just the butterflies, you know, like regular police are coming after him now
Mhm.
too,
Oh yeah.
you know. And who knows what superheroes they decide to throw out. We know
Yeah.
we got Judo Master, which I don't know if he's a superhero or not. We got Judo Master coming back into the picture. We saw that. But who knows they could bring in? I mean, they could bring in Robin for all we know. They could bring in Batgirl, you know, like
How
who
cool would it
knows?
be if they brought in like Nightwing from the Titans or something like that?
That
Like,
would be amazing. That would be amazing. Or even like they could even bring in like Harley Quinn. Like we have no idea who they
yeah.
could bring in,
Yeah.
you know. So I mean the opportunity and the
Or even just more
ideas are
Suicide
endless.
Squad people, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like you were saying with Harley or whatnot. Who knows, man? Who the hell knows?
Right. How about we see some King Shark? That'd be crazy.
Oh, that'd be cool if they did bring him in there and it's like them two team up.
I love King Shark. King Shark is awesome.
Best to come back in and do it.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I don't know if they can afford him though, but we'll see.
You never know, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You never know.
That's true. A lot of stars are jumping to TV, so you know,
Yeah, man.
I guess I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so that was Keeping the Peace with Peacemaker.
Good.
Check it out. It's on Thursdays on HBO.
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
That's right. They've maxed out the HBO.
They've maxed it out completely. It's like HBO hardcore.
To the max.
Yeah. So all right. So next on the list, we're gonna talk a little bit about Spider-Man. So Spider-Man No Way Home is gonna be coming out soon. And so they're talking about the streaming services and who's gonna get it first. So you would think it'd be Disney Plus.
It's gonna be Apple, isn't it?
But it's not. It's not gonna be Apple either.
Oh,
It's gonna
really?
be Stars.
Really?
Stars is gonna have it, yes, because they still have an outstanding contract with them. So
Stars.
and yes, and they said that Disney Plus may not get it until 2024.
Wow.
So yes, and they said don't expect to watch the Marvel movies in order on Disney Plus anytime soon because it's not coming.
That's crazy. Because you know what's gonna be messed up? I'm gonna have to end up buying it like through Amazon, just so it's on my Amazon or whatever, and it's gonna be separate from the Disney crap whenever it.
That's what I'm
comes
saying.
out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it kind of stinks, but I mean, you know, there's
Work that out, Marvel. Work that
Sony,
out.
Marvel doing a whole thing with Disney.
They're making $1 billion a movie. Like, come on, work it out.
Work it out. Work it out. Everybody gets $1 billion.
Work it out, man.
And it should be good enough.
Right? Like, come on now.
It really should
Amateur.
be. Yeah. It's crazy because like there's so much buzz and now they have so many different Spider-Men that they can actually use for different projects.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, let it go. Let it go. Let the fans get what they want. Everybody, you all are getting overpaid. So, like, you know, like
might as well
do it. Might as well. I don't know, man. It kind of pisses me off that they don't like, you know, they don't do these kind of things right, unfortunately. But
there's always curveballs in situations, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, Stars is like it has really nothing. I don't have Stars. You got Stars?
No, but I think I can watch the Star stuff through Hulu because, like, I can watch Black Sails on Hulu. That's Stars, isn't it?
Yep.
So.
Okay, so then you do have Stars.
So maybe I do. Who knows?
All right. It's all right. I mean, like, I feel like it's not one of those things to where like everybody has it.
When Black Sails was on, I had it. Wasn't Ash vs. Evil Dead on there too? Or no? Yeah. I was gonna say I had it for that too. So.
See, I had it for that as well. Did you watch the whole series?
I only watched the first season.
Oh man, you need to watch the whole series.
I know. Well, what happened was like I watched the first season and then there was nothing else on there at the time, so I got rid of it and I just never got it back.
What's that other one? American Gods.
Yeah, see, I watched the first season of that too.
Yeah, there was only 2, I think. So that one was all right. They came back with a 3rd season, but I haven't really heard too much about it. But it was cool. You know, whatever. But
that's another one I have to revisit. You know.
So. Yeah, Ash vs. Evil Dead was really great. It was a hell of a ride. It just felt like long movies, bro. Like each season, it just felt like a long movie. It was fun. It's bloody. It's, you know, like a little crazy with the plot twists and stuff. You know, like you think you know what's gonna happen, but you know,
It's
like
like
10
completely
other things
different.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like the girl that was in it. She was pretty cool.
she's pretty cool. I think his name is Pablo.
She was in like a movie too that I watched around that same
Oh
time.
yeah.
I'm not sure what she was in, but
Well, they said that supposedly she's supposed to like carry on the torch.
oh,
Like
okay, and
they're
just
gonna do some stuff with her.
be like the zombie hunter
Well, I have
person.
no idea what they're gonna do with it. It's been quiet. I mean, like they did a documentary recently on the Evil Dead phenomenon,
Mm-hmm.
and the fans are there and they want more. And like, you know, Evil Dead came out what in the 70s, like, and they haven't like pumped out enough for us. Like they need to.
Yeah,
I know they did that reboot and it wasn't as good.
wasn't as good. It was
And
very generic.
they
You
were
know,
supposed to have, I heard that they were supposed to have Ash come out and save her, but they never did it.
mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It kind of fell through the horror cracks for me. I watched it once and that was it.
I
So
think I watched it once. I even might have it. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. But stars. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
yeah,
Come on, mom.
it's stars.
Get it together.
Get it together, guys. All right. So before we get into chewing the fat, I'm gonna talk about Mark Hamill for a second. So Mark Hamill recently was in this latest episode of Grogu and Friends. I mean, Book of Boba Fett.
I mean,
And,
Mandalorian. I mean, Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, whose show is this? I don't know. So he recently tweeted that his hotel didn't have Disney Plus, so that's why he couldn't watch the latest episode. And then it says hashtag recklessly fetless.
Fetless, huh?
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny. I mean, I wouldn't expect a hotel to have Disney Plus, but I mean, hey, you know, whatever.
I bet you
I mean,
Disney
like,
hotels have Disney Plus.
don't he got a phone? Like,
I would imagine he has a phone, iPads, computers,
right?
you know, kind of the whole gamut.
Yeah, he can't watch that. He can't watch on his Apple Watch or like.
He ain't
Yeah,
got one of them like holograph like watches, you know. It's like the Death Star plans, but it's Disney
right.
Plus.
No, that'd be great. He can't
would
watch
think.
it on R2. That'd be cool. I'm sure he has like a life size R2
Oh, come
somewhere.
on. I'm sure he's got like 5 of them.
Yeah, he probably has nothing.
No,
Imagine that.
There
No,
ain't
he's
no
a fan.
way.
He's a fan as well as, you know, like a star.
All right, well, let's get into chewing the fat on this.
Let's get into it.
Because I feel like they don't ever have to cast Mark Hamill ever again. That's how good of a job I feel they did. Like, they could literally make the whole trilogy over again without using any actors. Like,
It was
crazy.
a great CGI job.
It was good.
It was one of the best that I think we've seen because it was a lot of screen time.
It was better
was
than the Princess Leia thing that they did.
Well, yeah, that was way better than that. But I feel like that could have been rushed. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
But I really, really, really thought it was like just such good CGI, man. I mean, like
that was good, dude.
it really. They did so many different angles with it, and that's the whole thing. Like a lot of times with CGI, you only get like 1 or 2 angles. You know, they did so many different angles and jumping around, and you know,
now
like using
the
them
tree
as a
thing was
backpack.
the tree thing was kind of dumb. You know, obviously when he's on the top of a bamboo, like the things like that skinny, and he's like,
Yeah, and he's like,
you know, it's like you ain't crouching tiger, bro. You a Jedi. You know, it's a little difference right there. But you know, besides that, you know, it was definitely cool to see him like sit there and talk to him and do all kinds of cool stuff. And it looks like he like literally just blew up the Death Star, you know, like.
Well, it's like CGI next to now. I don't know because like sometimes Grogu is practical, and I think sometimes he's CGI as well. No, I don't know if it's like maybe like his head and hands are practical, and then the body is CGI. Like I have no idea how they do this, man. I really don't. I'd like to see, but you know, like it was so cool next to each other, you know, just like, and it had such a cool balance because it was like Yoda and Luke, you know, just reversed. And now he's training, you know, I don't know. I thought that was pretty neat. I really liked it a lot.
Nah, that was super cool, man. And it's crazy that, like, you know, with the Boba Fett show going in this direction where they gave us 2 episodes that aren't Boba Fett related in the first season of the Boba Fett series. Like
the first season, there's
like,
2 spin-off episodes.
It's insane, bro. Now the bounty hunter dude was cool, you know.
We'll get into that in a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Ahsoka real quick. So
okay,
I thought that was cool that she was there, because that's like supposed to be like that Jedi planet or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool to see them building.
Oh yeah, the ant. Yeah, like the big ants, like the mechanical ones.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they look like. They were like big ants, like worker ants or whatever.
Yeah, that was
cool. Just to see Ahsoka there too, and like I think like maybe we're looking at this the wrong way, you know, because if you think about it, maybe he's just like creating this world of like friends who all have television shows, you know, all separate television shows, and like maybe Ahsoka's gonna have 2 episodes of Boba Fett in it, you know, like who knows, you know, maybe Obi-Wan, you know, like I don't know how they're gonna do that, but it was cool to see her. It was cool that, you know, she was the one who kind of like stopped him from seeing Grogu, you know, like I get it. Now I know we talked a little bit off the podcast about it, and you were saying that it was crazy because he gave Grogu that choice or whatever, like between like getting the armor or the lightsaber, and you didn't like that.
No. I thought that was kind of messed up because, like, you know, in the original trilogy or whatever, or even in the prequels, I think they said it to where it's like, you know, only Sith stealing like absolutes. It could only be the yes or no. There is no gray. There is no this. There is no that.
Right.
You know, and Luke's literally giving him a choice, either this or that, and there is no in between. Why can't he wear them both, bro? Why can't he have armor and have a lightsaber, bro?
Well, they did talk about you know, somebody being a Mandalorian and a Jedi as well too.
Exactly.
That created that dark saber.
And I get the you know, the attachment issue, you know, and all the Jedi training, obviously they try to take out attachment. Look what happened to Anakin, blah blah blah.
Sure.
But also too, if attachment helped Luke win against the Empire, because his attachment to his friends, like he literally had a choice to let his friends die or train, and he took, you know, going to save his friends, you know?
Yeah, no, that's true.
You know, so, and then
we don't always take it back to the original, and like they definitely do, and I feel like, you know, we miss out on certain things and don't really kind of like connect the dots. Not everybody, at least, you know, because it depends on how many times you've seen these things too. You know, you might have missed something. Who knows? But go ahead.
Yeah, no. So I feel like that was like a huge part of like Luke's arc, is like he didn't go by the traditional Jedi way, that he kept his attachments, because that's what made him strong, and that's what made him
so good.
That's what made him good, because he didn't go by the traditional way, and the Jedi failed because of their traditional ways. You know, so
well, maybe it was like, you know, the Jedi was supposed to fail, like they said, you know, like.
You know, it was just inevitable at that point if it was gonna be that. But you know, but also too, you know, for Luke to be on the other side of like, okay, I'm gonna train all kinds of new Jedis and stuff. Let's start off with my first guy being like an absolute. like, what are you doing, Luke? Like,
yeah, no, that's a little nuts for sure.
Know? And then they're kind of being weird about like, what, he can't go say hi to the kid. Like, Luke don't have friends. Ahsoka don't have friends. They don't talk. They don't talk to nobody. They just they're just loners. Loners alone. Like,
I guess, man. I don't know.
Get out of here with that garbage, dude. Like, especially Luke, Mr. I love all my friends, my friends, my friends, and my friends, my friends. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're not allowed to have any friends. Like, what is that mess?
No, you little baby person, you're not allowed to have any friends.
Yeah, I know you're young and you're like a kid and you want to have fun with you. You're not allowed to talk to anybody or look at people.
What's up with that? Even Anakin had
unless
friends.
You want to, but then you can never, ever, ever learn to be a Jedi, because I'm the only one who can teach you.
Yeah.
Say, absolutes, bro.
Absolutes. No, you're right.
You know? See, maybe that was just like Luke's kind of downfall there, because he ends up being an asshole anyway afterwards. You know, we all know. And tries to kill his nephew.
Yeah, no, I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was his like downward spiral.
I know. I'm just saying this is.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Now he tried to kill Ben.
it was always there. We just never noticed.
No, that's crazy. All right, so let's talk about Cad Bane real quick, man. So Cad Bane made his first appearance in a live action, which is really cool.
He
Now,
looked good.
Cad Bane is a Clone Wars, so he came from the cartoon. He also came from Bad Batch and the comics. So I think it was like back like probably a little bit about after episode 3 came out. They came out with some comics and stuff like that. They had a Darth Maul comic, and the Darth Maul comic had Cad Bane in it. Now, the cool thing about Cad Bane that some people don't know, I mean, first off, he's got killer weapons. He's a bounty hunter, but he's like
He's a gunslinger.
He's like a rotten type of bounty hunter. You know, like he like kidnaps kids and stuff like that, and like he'll do like the dirty work. Yeah. He also almost killed Palpatine. You know, he captures Palpatine in the Clone Wars cartoons, and he's gonna kill him. You know, like that's his intent. You know, but he gets stopped by Obi-Wan and stuff. But anyway, the cool thing about him, like you were saying, a gunslinger. So his guns are really special. They're LL-30 pistols, and supposedly they're like the fastest, like firing and most accurate. I don't know why stormtroopers don't use them, but you know, like most accurate. So he also has
Greedo didn't have one.
No, he didn't. He also has hover boots, which is gonna be cool. See him flying around and stuff like that. So him and Mando can fly. But he's like think of him like Boba Fett's like arch nemesis. You know, so he gave Boba Fett his dent in his Beskar helmet. So that's from a fight that they have. I mean, in the Clone Wars, Boba Fett has like a sister, and her name I forget her name, but it's like a one-worder thing. But anyway, he kidnaps her. I mean, like it's definitely some crazy stuff, but it's cool to see him on screen. I like the way that he looked. Those cool breathing tubes, supposedly are not just also breathing tubes. Supposedly they help him from not being subdued by the Force. So because the Force is in the air and it's in everything around us and stuff like that. So like, you know, you're controlling, you know, the particles in the air to move someone or do something or whatever, and it blocks it out. So crazy. It can be taken off. It's not like surgically implanted into him or whatever, but I don't know. But yeah, man, Cad Bane was awesome. I'm definitely a huge fan, and I'm looking forward to see what they're gonna do with him. I mean, he was super fast. He had like a little toothpick or whatever. Like he looked cool.
Yeah, he did look cool. His teeth are all sharp and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, he looked awesome. Definitely cool that like weird blue, like I don't know, just everything about him is awesome, man.
Yeah, and he shot the marshal quick. He didn't kill him.
Yeah, no, he didn't kill him. He just shot him in the shoulder.
So
he killed the other guy. He killed
the other guy. But we'll see Timothy O'Feely again.
Yeah,
for sure.
Why is he always a cowboy? If they're gonna
always a marshal, bro.
Listen, if they're gonna make him a cowboy all the time, let's see him redo like Tombstone or something like that. Like I want to see them like really do it.
Hey, listen, he would be all for it. Okay, like he loves that cowboy hat, dude.
Watch him be the Red Dead Redemption movie, bro. Watch that. That'd be cool.
That would be really cool, man. Oh, I would love for them to make a fucking Red Dead movie, man. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, man, that'd be nuts. But
that'd be so cool.
Yeah, that was chewing the fat. So I'm definitely looking forward to these next few episodes. And
hopefully we get to see Boba Fett soon.
Hopefully we get to see this Boba Fett riding like in all this time. Hopefully he trained with Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
And he learned how to ride this Rancor.
Yeah. I was gonna say we've seen the preview, and he's got the whole army there, and they're trying to like beef up security and get ready for this war. So
yeah, but you know what? Too, what I was thinking, I was like, if they're gonna use Luke for this CGI stuff, he's gonna be a part of this. He's like in this. Like this is gonna be a thing.
I think so.
I don't know, man. I think he's gonna fight Cad Bane. That's what I think. I think he's gonna come in there.
You don't think it's gonna be Boba Fett versus him or Mando?
I mean, like, I do think that they're gonna get in there, but I feel like they're gonna have other things to deal with because I don't see Luke killing the Pike people. Like I don't see him doing that. I don't see him getting involved in the war. But if like something happens like with Grogu, because he's gonna go with Mando. I mean, that's my guess.
Yeah, that's what I felt too.
Yeah, he can still have a lightsaber too. Come on, don't be a bitch, Luke.
Yeah,
Give him both.
Give him both, bro.
Yeah, that's just weird. I don't know.
That's just weird.
But
come on, Luke, don't be a jerk.
Yeah, don't be a jerk, man. Come on. No, Mark Hamill's awesome. I can't say anything bad about that guy.
No, man, it was a great episode, man. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that they're bringing in, some of the Mando people, and I guess they'll, pick up some weight or whatnot.
Everybody. I'm waiting to see more Mando people.
Yeah, I guess so, man.
Where's Carl Weathers? No,
it's just like, so we'll see, and as of into the last 2 episodes, I was falling asleep every episode. Now that they're Mando episodes, it's definitely a lot better.
Yeah, no, it's definitely great, but
so keep it going.
Keep it going. But that was chewing the fat.
Yeah, I still want to know why he was why he's doing it for free, because he don't do nothing for free.
Because Boba helped him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, in the Mando episodes.
Oh yeah.
And he gives Boba back his armor.
Oh, the armor. That's right.
Right, because the that deputy, he had it. So
yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I need to go back and rewatch that second season, because I feel like I watched it, like I binged it and I did it late. Like I missed a little bit.
I feel you for sure. All right, so what we got next on the list, new and exciting?
Yeah, you want to talk about Miss Whoopi Goldberg, bro?
Oh my god.
All right, let's make this quick, because I don't want to give this much time. So Whoopi Goldberg obviously came out with some insensitive things on her talk show. Obviously you can't say insensitive things and be on a talk show, because you will get canceled even from the people that are on your side. So,
yeah, but she's only getting canceled for a couple weeks.
That's it. That's slap on her wrist.
Like a slap on her wrist.
Slap on her wrist. So she gets 2 weeks. She's off the show. She's probably getting paid. It's not like it's like unpaid or anything like that. Like
I'm sure.
So, and it's crazy because like anybody else, like they're done. Yeah. You can't say stuff about that. Like that. I don't even want to talk about she mentions like some racist stuff about like the Holocaust and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even gonna get into that. I just want to
well, we don't have to get into it. I mean, like she talked about the Holocaust and she gave her opinion. And I don't care about your opinion, period. I mean, you shouldn't talk about stuff like that. You should talk about things that about.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know that you know enough to be able to speak for anybody.
I was gonna say, and she was proven wrong like 100 times since it's happened. You've had people come out and the experts come out and be like, "Listen, she's absolutely wrong. She's being super insensitive, and she just doesn't get it." So she's gonna have to go take some classes. Apparently, someone's gonna take them for her.
Well, she's gonna go back and do Sister Act 3 and get back to her roots. And
exactly, and it's just like she's not gonna. She's only gonna be canceled for 2 weeks, so she'll be right back at it and tearing people down and talking crap about everybody. Right back to it, like she always has, or she has been doing for the past however many years. So
I don't know. I mean, I don't personally watch The View. Have I seen it a few times in passing? Absolutely. I mean, I don't have cable anymore like that. So, but I wouldn't watch anything like that. And I think it's funny that they don't have like a dude show by now like that. Like a whole bunch of guys just like chilling around, like talking,
Sports Channel. That's about it.
Right. But I'm saying let's say they're not talking sports. Let's talking like everything else but like sports and stuff. I think that would be kind of funny.
It would be kind of funny.
But that's Whoopi stuff. So
that's the Whoopi stuff. All right, let's talk about some new movie stuff coming out. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of go down the line. We got Jurassic Park Domination, June 10th. You got the Olympics going on right now in China, and they had a bunch of plugs for Jurassic World. I'm sorry, I think it's Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic World Domination. So they had a bunch of plugs where like the skiers going down the mountain and like this T-Rex comes out and it's like chasing the skier. There's a dude doing some some figure skating, and there's other dinosaurs running across. So it's like there's a couple of them, you know.
Okay.
There's like 4 or 5 of them, and it's just like little plugs saying the Jurassic Park's coming out. If I'm not mistaken, we're supposed to get like a full blown trailer here.
Those
soon.
movies are always going to be successful.
Always.
No matter what they do, no matter if
Everybody
the
loves
storyline
dinosaurs.
even fits.
Everybody loves dinosaurs.
Everybody loves dinosaurs.
And the first one was so iconic that it just set it up and knocked it down for the rest of them. It doesn't matter. You can just slap that sticker on there. Everybody watching.
For sure.
You know, so
the name, and I mean, they even changed the name a little bit because it's not Jurassic Park anymore. Now it's Jurassic World.
Now it's Jurassic World, and it's Chris Pratt's baby. You know, and everybody loves Chris Pratt right now.
That's right.
So we'll see.
I don't know. I'm excited for it. I always watch all of them. I remember the first time I seen Jurassic Park, the first movie. I saw it in the theater at a movie theater that no longer exists called Movie City 5.
Movie City 5.
And it was cool because like they set up like a whole bunch of like greenery and like plants and stuff like that. And like, you know, little dumb stuff. They put like footprints like on the floor, like little T-Rex stuff. And they really put a lot into it. And like, I miss stuff like that, man.
Too,
you know, like,
man. Like
it was really cool.
Aesthetics.
Yeah, it was really cool. And it's sad that like they just send these dumb promotional posters or cardboard.
They're just pop-ups. Yeah, they're just standees.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they have some cool stuff, but for dumb movies like Forever in the East Brunswick Mall, even though Wonder Woman 1984 really didn't do so great, they had this huge standee after the movie already came out. After it came out,
not even for grand opening.
No, this huge standee that like lights up and like, you know, intensively, like it makes it looks like it's getting bigger. It was super cool. I'm like, this is a waste.
Yeah. Well, another theater had it for the grand opening and got rid of it because it took up too much space. And they took
probably. You're right about that. But all right, so we got Knives Out 2 coming out.
I don't have a date for that, but the first one
I think it was
great,
just announced.
Okay,
I think it was just announced.
Okay. It was, first one was great. Can't wait for the second one.
Yeah.
I hope everybody's in it again, you know.
Yeah, no, that'll be neat. Then we got the Batman coming out March 4th.
That's like right around the corner, dude. It's like,
so I'm gonna go see the Batman in theaters. I've always been a huge Batman fan. I don't know how I feel about it going in. Well, now I didn't watch any of the other trailers. I just watched the first teaser that came out. And that was all I really watched. I have seen just like little dumb commercials as they're like flipping through and stuff. Yeah,
they got all the Riddler stuff.
Try to pass. I've seen all the figures. I've seen all like the merchandise coming out. They got like, you know, the Batmobile looks cool. It's got like an RC car. McFarlane got what is it? Batman, Catwoman, Riddler, and Penguin, and then like a Bruce Wayne figure. So I'm sure they're gonna be cool because they're already out of the stores. Like you can't really find them, you know. So I don't know if they just didn't hit everywhere yet, or they just didn't get their stock in because the movie didn't hit yet. But it's coming soon, and it's gonna be big. Do I think there's gonna be any more the Batmans? I don't think so.
Like year 3 or year 5 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like they're missing the mark. I don't want to see a new Batman or
you want a franchise.
A rebooted Batman. I would like a franchise, but I would like an untold story. I would like Batman Beyond. Sure. I think that would be an amazing franchise to latch onto, an amazing storyline. It's already written for you. Okay. They've already had like the cartoon for just itself, not even the comics, but the cartoon itself. You can take the first 2 episodes and make your first movie.
Yeah.
You know, but you can continue on at least 4 or 5, maybe even 6 movies with Batman Beyond stuff because there's just so many cool storylines. You know, I mean, there's even one storyline where Timothy Drake, one of the Robins, he got captured when he was younger, and the Joker puts a chip inside his brain and it doesn't activate for like 40 or 50 years or something. So like when it actually activates, he turns into an exact copy of the Joker. Really cool. It's a animated cartoon. It's like a movie from Batman Beyond, but it's really, really, really cool, man. DC knows how to do those cartoons, man, for sure.
There you go. You got also Jackass Forever just came out February 4th. Hopefully,
yeah, so we got a bunch of new people in it.
Hopefully this is the last damn one, dude. Are you serious? Like, these guys are gonna be like,
no.
These dudes are gonna like kill themselves doing this crap. Like,
I don't think so. I think they're passing the torch.
I think Johnny Knoxville's done. He did an interview saying that or at least with the crazy stunts. He said he's done with the crazy stunts because he's like messed up now, dude. Like, I watched the interview and he's like, he could barely like talk, dude. Like, they said he can't take another hit, man. Or he's like that dude from Not Another Teen Movie, man.
Oh, my God.
Counting the concussions. Like, he's got 3 more left. Like, he's got no more left. So he's on his last one. So they didn't let Bam in it, because Bam's on drugs.
That was the saddest part.
Bam's on drugs, and
Bam is Jackass just as much as Johnny Knoxville's Jackass. I get like he's the pretty boy and like he was the face or whatever, but like, Bam is just as much a part of it.
Bam started that shit. Okay, Johnny Knoxville didn't come in until MTV years. You know what I'm saying? Like, like sure. CKY was like out of control.
CKY, bro,
out of control, bro.
Look it up.
VHS, get it.
CKY 2, yeah.
CKY 2K. CKY 2K was good.
Man. Yeah.
And then the third one's like a mesh between the two.
Yeah, the third one's kind of hard to find. Yeah. All right, so what else we got? Well, then we got Scream 6 has been greenlit. So I kind of knew that was going to happen when I saw the movie. Yep. It was great, but it did feel like a passing the torch type of movie to where like, all right, we want you to like these new group of teenagers because people are leaving, people are getting killed, and people are leaving. And I personally don't feel like it's really Scream without Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox and David Arquette. And
David Arquette for sure.
And it stinks because, whatever. But anyway, it's just it's not for me. They tried already and they did the Scream MTV show. Mm-hmm. And look what that happened.
I didn't watch it. My wife watched it.
This one made it because they had a legacy cast and because it's a movie that they define as a requel, which is like, like a reboot and a sequel mixed together with a legacy cast. And it really, really worked. But without the legacy cast, it's just a reboot.
It's just a reboot, bro.
But I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm excited about it. We'll see.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to see
it.
You are. But all right, so this week you sent me a message. It was probably the coolest message that I got because it was a link to South Park's 25th season first episode,
and the link was cool because the link was just cart.mn and it was like a link to the episode.
Oh, it was so funny. All right, so this episode is called Pajama Day.
Pajama Day.
We're not going to get too into it because I know it's still new and I know people didn't really watch it yet.
Yeah, but there's a new season of South Park if you haven't watched it.
It was hilarious. I guess they're having a deal with HBO and they're starting to put the episodes on like I guess a day after it airs or when it airs, which is pretty neat because you get it on Comedy Central and you get it on HBO. So
yeah, I'm
down. I can't wait for this season.
Oh, it's so good so far, dude. Like Mr. Garrison is hilarious already.
Well, Mr. Garrison's back.
Yeah,
imagine if any new Trump stuff happens, they're gonna put him right back in that role.
Yeah, I think he's on hiatus for now though, because I think they want to go back to kind of like their roots because there's like a whole bunch of stuff that's happened that I'm sure they could just kind of averagely make fun of, kind of like they always do.
Sure. Well, after I watched the episode, then I was going to watch it again, but then I saw my wife. I was like, oh, you should watch this with me. So I watched it with my wife, and we were laughing our asses off. And then I went back and there's just a couple episodes that I feel like I may have missed in like previous seasons.
Okay.
So I went back and just like we watched just like a random episode. So we watched the PC Babies.
PC Babies is good, bro.
Yeah, so we watched the PC Babies, and that was so funny, man.
Oh, that whole season is funny, bro.
Strong Woman and PC Principal.
You gotta see
Hilarious.
like when they fight. Like, if you see when they fight, there's episodes where they get into it, dude, and like
the PC Babies fight.
No, the Strong Woman and PC
I mean, I've
Principal.
seen them fighting in that episode,
okay.
like when they're born or whatever, and she's like,
because it's the one where they like record an album and everything, right? Like the PC Babies.
No, it's not. It was like when they were first born.
Okay. They end up recording an album.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, I definitely will watch more PC Babies. They need to have like just like a little side thing with PC Babies. It's funny. Yeah. Matt Stone and Trey Parker, they used to do these like little shorts on the VHS and the DVDs when they first came out.
Oh yeah, when they were like the 3-episode DVDs or whatever.
Yeah, and they were awesome. They were super funny.
Bacon with Macon, man.
Making bacon with Macon. That was a little interesting. But then they also had another one where they would like do an interview and they're like in a sweater and there was like dogs and it like just kept changing the dog.
Yeah, they were in like a cabin scene. They were like a cabin scene, like a fireplace or whatever. And they're like old scratch here, and like the dog kept changing.
Yes, no, it was really funny.
I love those guys. You can actually pull them up, and they're all on YouTube.
No, those are great. Those are great. But all right, so Netflix got a new show coming out. So instead of that 70s show, it's going to be a spinoff called That 90s Show. They tried to make that 80s show.
I didn't watch it.
That didn't really work out. I watched a couple episodes, not by choice. I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, what's this? This is weird. This is new. And I was like, oh, this kind of like, it's okay. It's okay. And then I watched another episode and it wasn't okay. Yeah, it was kind of lame. But so that 90s show, it's gonna have Red and what's her name? Peggy? Kitty, that's what it is. I know what a Y. So Red and Kitty, and they're gonna focus on them, but also Eric and Donna's daughter. Her name is gonna be Leia. So they're gonna have Leia with a whole new basement crew of 5 other kids. So we don't know if it's gonna be like Kelso's kids. We have no idea who any of these people are gonna be.
Yeah.
So I know it's coming out soon, and they've already picked like their cast. So there's no chance they're gonna be calling me. So
no,
I don't know.
You're not part of the basement crew, bro.
I guess I'm not part of the base. I want to be the new Cheech, is what I was trying out for.
Okay, the new Chung.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so Cheech and Chong. Yeah, I was gonna come in.
Be like the stoner uncle. Nice.
But they didn't call me. They're probably gonna go with Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah. He doesn't have enough things going on. But it's gonna be interesting for sure, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I feel like we need that 70s reboot type thing. I feel like just bring them all back. I mean, like, to bring a Fresh Prince back, you know, in a dramatic way or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say everybody's excited about that.
You know, like I want to see Family Matters. Let's bring Family Matters back.
Yeah. Did that dude die though? The dad died.
Oh, that stinks. That would have been cool.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe he did though. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure he did though.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's dead. I think you're thinking of Uncle Phil.
Maybe I am. Let me see if he's still.
Because I recently saw him in a commercial for.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this Christmas I saw him in a Planters commercial.
Oh, okay.
All right, what else we got on here? All right, so rockets to the moon, man.
Yeah, so, let's end the cast on this story because why not, right? To the moon.
Yeah, to the moon. So this week we heard that SpaceX has an out of control rocket that is going to hit the moon on March 3rd. What the fuck?
3rd, bro. It's coming.
They said it's a little bit bigger than a school bus. School bus is pretty big. Pretty big.
Yeah.
It's going 257,000 miles an hour. And they're just saying that's going to be a new crater in the moon.
That's it, bro. They're gonna name it something. They're gonna name it Doge.
Doge crater.
Doge crater.
It's going to be a new NFT. Before you know it,
it's just gonna be.
Is this going to be a circle?
And they're all different colors. It's like a million.
Oh my god, that'll be hilarious. A circle, but then like at 1 second you'll see like just a little just a little tiny one. That's it.
And if you zoom in like 100,000 times, it's a little school bus size.
Oh my god. Like a school bus size hole. Like oh my god. Oh my god, that would be hilarious, man. That's gonna be the new NFT. So instead of small turtles with wings, it's gonna be moons. It's gonna be a circle. That's right.
It's gonna be moon craters. Doge craters.
Oh my god, this is too funny.
So yeah, so my question was, and we were talking about this earlier. Now, there's a big difference between a school bus size like satellite or rocket or whatever hitting the moon if it was full of gas or not, right? So like if it's full of fuel, I would imagine it would be a bigger crater because at least the fuel would burn up. Now I know you were talking about before, like how does fire happen in space? Now obviously that's a little above our pay grade if you're gonna
Well, I mean, like you can't if there's no oxygen, you need fire. I mean, a fire needs oxygen to breathe. Period.
Yeah.
So I don't think there could be an explosion like that. So I don't think it would be the same thing as you would call an explosion. Like there's explosions in space. Yeah, stars explode, like it happens, but it's not the same thing as like a bomb exploding or like a car crash or something, like.
Well, you never know, man. We got to ask, who we got to ask? There's people who do videos that have like vacuums, like little space vacuums.
Sure.
So I'm wondering if you put like a firecracker in there or something that would like explode, but be a small explosion. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it would happen. I think it would immediately kill the flame.
It would kill the flame, huh?
It would kill the flame. I mean, a flame needs oxygen, like it's the same thing as like taking a candle and lighting it and then like putting the top on.
See, but that's just the thing. So if I put
creating a vacuum.
If I put C4 into a vacuum and I have an electrical current go into it and I hit it and the electrical current sparks the C4 and creates the explosion. It's more the explosion, not like. So there's it'd be more like an energy impact than like a fire impact kind of deal, like.
I mean, maybe I could see like, maybe the inside of it because it has oxygen.
What has oxygen?
Like the rocket itself.
Why would it have oxygen in it?
Because people.
There's nobody in it. There's nobody in it.
But it's a SpaceX rocket.
It's a SpaceX rocket?
Yeah, so they're made for people to travel.
There's nobody in it though, right?
There's nobody in it right now, but they are made so people can be in it. Like they have.
So it's like a full test thing, like it's full of oxygen.
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna blow up when it hits.
It's good to blow up when it's
gonna blow up because there's oxygen involved there. But if there wasn't oxygen,
I mean, like
research on this.
I already did. I mean, so I Google searched it real quick.
Oh.
And I just said, can there be fire explosions in space? And it says in space, no one can hear you explode.
well, Riley in chat said the shockwave would likely bust the container. So like it wouldn't be the explosion, it'd be more so the energy of it, like. Like C4 is a little different, than like a liquid combustible,
right?
Like flaming or whatever they call it, like a fuel or whatnot, So
yeah,
I would imagine it's whatever the kind of the explosion would be.
I guess. I mean, I don't really know. Like I didn't do so great in South River High School, so
now obviously, I'm taking a lot of my knowledge from movies, TV shows that I watch. But you ever see those ones where they'll put the C4 strip around the doors?
Sure.
Hit it and they blast. Well, there's no fire. It's just pure energy impact.
Right, but no, there's a spark though. There's a
spark because they're hitting it because they're igniting the plaster. or the
Right,
C4.
but I don't think that spark could happen like that in
It's
space.
in it. They stick it in it, bro. It's like an electrical current that goes through it. It's not.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm not a scientist, but I don't think that it can happen. I mean,
I need Riley 84569 to just get back to us with that, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, so I would think that there'd be different types of explosions. Like I said, with the liquid one being, and then a C4 one would be more of an impact explosion where there's not fire and it's not napalmish, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, maybe we need to talk to Space Force.
I don't know. Get me a physicist instantly.
Yeah.
I need these questions asked. See, now, my big question, okay, now, this isn't like a conspiracy thing or nothing. It's just a big question, okay? So, you got stars in the sky, right? And
sure.
I was taught when I was young in school that star that I see is already burnt out. Burned out a long time ago.
Well, it could be. It's not necessarily all of them.
Okay, but let's just say whatever. Some of them are burnt out. Whatever.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
They've been like traveling the seas by those same stars for hundreds and thousands. Not one of them's burnt out yet.
Well, I mean, like, I believe
Orion's still there. The Little Dipper's still there. The Big
I
Dipper's
believe
there.
that you'll see it for 100 years, and I mean, I don't think that they really use the stars for longer than 100 years. You know what I mean? Like, I think they only used it for a short period of time before they realized that wasn't the best way to travel.
No, they still do it, bro. Like, if you're stranded out on the ocean, like
if you're stranded, sure.
A captain knows how to read the constellations, bro. Like,
well, right, but it's not just one star; it's a constellation. So when you're seeing like Cassiopeia, there's like fucking 50 fucking stars up there.
I know, but my question is my thing is there's 50 fucking stars that is that one
that make it up, right?
But there's still 50 of them motherfucking stars that still make it up. It's the same then as it is now.
I guess, but I mean, like, if two lights went out at J.C. Penney's, they're not going to name it something different,
no. Listen, because like the constellations are all named after like Virgo or Cancer or whatever.
Sure.
That's all like old school, like fucking Latin and Greek shit, dude. Like
you're right, but it's like hundreds of thousands of stars. Now you're talking about like bigger constellations,
but they've marked out the main ones that make the thing. Okay. Sure. And they have like old ass things, like I said, they used to sail on the ocean using these same constellations that we still have and we look at today, but some of them may be out or may not, but none of them has went out for us yet. So it's
like no constellation has like completely. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there has been, bro. We don't know. I mean,
there's a guy with the sword, and it's like, yeah, he had the sword 300 years ago, 1,000 years ago, but now like the tip's missing. No, it's still there. It's still there.
That's so funny. You're funny, bro. But I mean, like, it's not like when you look up that constellation, you really see some stuff anyway. Unless you got like a crazy ass telescope or anything like that, you ain't really seeing nothing, count nothing, whatever.
You need a telescope and some LSD, and you'll see some bulls and some dudes with swords.
Maybe.
For sure.
Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I do not know. That's just crazy.
All right, man. Well, we had a lot of stuff today. We didn't even get through all the lists. We'll save some stuff for next time.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely cut it short for you guys, but we gotta end this, unfortunately, but it has been fun.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody hanging out with us today. Make sure to like us, follow us, shoot us a comment on YouTube or Twitch.
Yeah, whichever you watch, TikTok. Make sure you're following and subscribing.
That's right.
Hit that button.
And hit us
we're
up
on TikTok as well too.
Yeah, hit us up if you guys want us to chat about something or a weird story or something like that. We like bizarre stuff too. I'm always down for a good conspiracy theory or two.
Yeah.
But definitely let us know, and we appreciate everybody coming out this week.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace.
Have a good day, guys.